Can somebody tell me what the...
Hey, it's got a zipper.
Attention program. You will receive an identity disc. Everything you do or learn will be imprinted on this disc. If you lose your disc or fail to follow commands, you will be subject to immediate de-resolution.
Mirroring complete. Disc activated and synchronized. Proceed to games.
Games?
What am I supposed to do?
Survive.
Here you are, architecture degree from Columbia.
Yeah.
And you made this amazing movie. I study biomedical engineering. I'm interviewing. Is this just a new state of the economy that we find ourselves in these positions that we didn't go to school for?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I went to architecture school rather than film school. I think it was a really interesting training ground for making films, especially a film like this where there is a whole world that has to be created from scratch, and there's so much technology involved in the creation of it. My architectural background actually was a great kind of training for a job like this.
So, I mean, was it just perfect timing that this film, like how did you align yourself with this film? Because like you said, I mean, you are creating this other world, so it kind of seems like an architect could create it. Like,
yeah,
was this the perfect opportunity? Or
yeah, I mean, Disney, Sean Bailey, the producer on the movie, called me in for a general meeting 3 years ago and said, you know, Disney's been kicking around the idea of Tron for 10 years now, and you know, haven't quite found the right angle. What would your approach be on something like this? And my desire was to embrace the original film, embrace the look and aesthetic and vibe of that original film, but just update it for 2010, and you know, continue the story of that character, Kevin Flynn, and explore the idea of where is he today, what's happened to him, and you know, I was excited by the possibility of telling a story that couldn't be told until now. This idea of a man with two sons, a digital son and a biological son, and that interesting dramatic triangle that's created. There's just a lot of potential there to do something interesting.
Can you tell me a little about working with this world of green screen and everything else? Of course, when in '82, a lot of this technology wasn't available.
Right.
Can you talk about a little of the technology you was able to use in Tron Legacy?
Yeah, well, I tried to build as many sets as we could. You know, we probably built more than people would think for a movie like this. However, you do get into situations where you're in environments that you could never build. You know, things like the light cycle or the disc game arena, where you do have to resort to, you know, blue screen technology. And then in that case, it's my job as the director to make sure the actor, even though he's in a blue room, understands where he is in the context of the film. So, you know, I do that with showing him concept art and showing him previs, and playing him maybe the music from the scene, and just getting him in the right state of mind so that he's behaving as if he's there, so then when you finally finish the shot, you know, you believe it.
Now, I know traditionally most filmmakers don't go to film with the score already kind of done.
Right.
And in the notes it says that you kind of, you know, use the music to kind of make some of the film. Do you think you being like a new filmmaker allowed you to kind of break down those structural walls of what you shouldn't do and allow you to kind of experiment?
Probably. I mean, yeah, having never made a film before, I didn't know necessarily what the standard protocol was. So I, you know, reached out to Daft Punk very early on and got them on board, and we started working on the music as we were writing the script. So by the time it came to shooting the movie, I had a lot of tracks already done, and it was great to be on set playing music for the cast and the crew so they could start to feel the vibe of the film and understand, you know, help them understand the scene better.
Right. Now, I know in Tron, it pointed to a lot of stuff that's just being realized today with like Xbox Kinetics and PlayStation Live, where you're kind of in the game.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that Tron Legacy is pointing to that 25 years, 30 years from now, people be like, oh, okay, well, you know, what do you think some of the things?
Well, I think just the theme of this film, this balance between humanity and technology that we struggle with. I think that will continue to be a struggle in our everyday lives. I think all of us find ourselves maybe kind of staring at our iPhones or sitting on the computer when perhaps we should probably be doing something else, doing something with our family. So I think just the struggle, the opportunity of technology, but also the dangers of it is something that we'll continue to deal with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.
Great picture.